When you're staging an attack, make sure to go in with at least 3 times the number of troops as your target. If your number is halved, change tactics. If halved again, retreat. Certain instructor of mine told me.
Don't use my motherfucking teachings to calculate your attack on me, little bitch. All right, we're back with episode 55. Last episode ended off with meeting up with, I guess his name's FANZELL. We gonna see who he is today. Also, we got the news. Asa can't use his arms no more. We're looking for a cure. FANZELL Kruger. You know Freddy?
Our story begins 5 months earlier.
I have no idea what I'm doing at all. If I were you, kid, I would get out of the way and quickly. Don't run.
Oh, so they ran into each other before.
Hurry and jump to the side. Very impressive.
You just smacked him like a baseball.
My mistake. I was doing some fishing in the river.
So this nigga always naked? What the fuck is you naked in the woods for?
And I guess I must have wandered into the boar's territory.
Pants on.
Anyway, name's FANZELL. I'm something of a nomad these days. Nice to meet you. Call me Zell.
I'm gonna call police.
Now tell me, are those yours? Yeah, why do you want to know? I haven't eaten so much as a bite in 2 whole days. Never did catch any fish.
Trash at fishing, huh?
So, are you gonna tell me why you're naked? I didn't want to get wet while I was fishing.
I didn't want to get naked. I mean, wet while fishing. So I got naked. You can get wet naked, right? Or you just didn't want your clothes to get wet?
If you don't mind coming to my house, maybe I can find a way to thank you for your help. Well, to be honest, I'm just kind of squatting there. I never knew there were places this nice way out in the woods. Every now and then you'll see one around. Guess I should go ahead and get some clothes on.
Yeah. Should do that. Yeah.
A sword that can nullify magic. That's new to me. It's new to me too, but this baby is what's gonna get me through the Magic Knight's entrance exam. Yeah, that's so? What brings an old guy like you up here anyway? Old guy? I'm actually only 28, thank you very much.
Boy, they love making niggas 28, man. Yami 28.
I'm waiting for someone. Okay. So tell me, Asta, you're sleeping outside, right? Why not stay with me while you're training instead?
Nah, you don't wear clothes.
Hold on, are you just after my pot potatoes? Always treasure your encounters and connections with the people you meet.
Are you kidding me? This guy's obviously a total creep. Are you actually going to stay with him?
I think I'll take you up on that. Thanks a lot,
Okay.
Mr. Zell. Then let's talk about chores. How are you at chopping wood? What?
Thought you was gonna stay here for free? Even though I extended the offer?
This doesn't seem to be working at all. Well, maybe it's because all your weight is in your knees. Huh?
Dude, this nigga just get up and just go. He don't bother, like, thinking, hey, I should put some underwear on at least or something. Like, you know, just have it swinging around all day, every day, wherever I go. Like,
Keep your toes pointed in the same direction as your sword. Then you take a half step forward with your right foot to shift your weight. Go on, try.
so he basically kind of trained him a little bit. That's what I'm getting at.
How'd you know that trick? You fight with swords too? Well, no, not swords exactly. Hold on a sec.
Why don't you do that first?
Wind creation magic. Emperor of slashing winds.
Wind magic, huh?
You see, it's not a true sword, but rather my magic taking on the shape of one. It's the Emperor of Slashing Winds. I call it Slashy for short.
That's cool. Not the name, but...
This thing is how I picked up a little swordsmanship. Hey, then can you teach me? I don't know. Just a few lessons, that's all! Please! I'll work hard! Sure, no problem. Huh? Sounds good. Awesome, thank you so much! I've got a teacher! Awesome! Awesome! So cool! Yes! Yes! However, there's one thing.
All right. Chill, nigga.
Asta, why are you working so hard to get stronger? To become the Wizard King! I see. Well, that's good. Wait, you're not gonna laugh? No, why would I do that? Because it's impossible or whatever? But how can you know whether or not something is impossible until you give it a try?
I like this guy. Outside of being naked all the time.
Just don't use what you learn here for evil. Use it to achieve your goals. Not as a tool for harming the innocent or bullying people. I don't need anybody to tell me not to do that stuff. So you promise? Yeah, I promise.
Good guys, looking up.
Then let's get to work. Right! I'm ready whenever you are!
All right, got some little insight on how he was able to learn how to use the sword.
No, you're too slow.
My question is, how do Noel know him? Or did he tell him about her? I mean, tell her about him?
Offense.
If you're this strong, then why didn't you just take care of that giant boar yourself?
Without either a sword or my grimoire on me, there wasn't a lot I could do. My skills with the sword aren't anything particularly advanced. You just seem to be especially good at putting them to use.
I think it's because you're especially good at teaching them.
I did do some teachery stuff once upon a time, so maybe.
Did you have clothes on?
I've had more than 100 pupils, but the way you're progressing, you might rank among the top 3 at least. Top 2, maybe. The highest ranked is kind of out there, not even using the sword as a sword, so I don't know if that really counts.
So who did he teach beforehand? We're gonna run into somebody?
We've got some more training to do!
Whoa, not so fast. We aren't even done eating yet.
Shit, he done.
Several more days passed until a visitor arrived.
I've returned, Master. Sorry it took so long.
You're back. So, what did you find out, Mariella?
Mariella.
One of my pupils. She's
FANZELL and Mariella.
to track down my fiance.
She done ran off on you?
If you need to find your fiance, wouldn't it be better just to go out and look for her yourself?
The full explanation is a bit complicated, but I can't draw attention to myself right now.
He on a list of some sort. Gotta be.
Nice to meet you.
Please, this is no ordinary old man. While it might be true that he's old, he is an amazing old man.
He ain't even old.
But you should keep in mind that he is not the kind of old man that you can casually refer to as old man.
While calling this nigga old, I ain't gonna lie, I'm older than this nigga. So he is not old. What the fuck? He on the way there looking ass.
So what about Dominante? Where is she?
Forgive me, Master.
Dominante. That name is crazy.
If it's possible that Domina has passed away.
Oh no.
FANZELL and his fiancée Dominante had been members of the Diamond Kingdom's army.
Oh, okay.
The couple plotted to desert, but wound up separated as they sought to escape the kingdom's assassin. Desperate to find his fiancée, FANZELL asked his former pupil, Mariella, to search for her while he laid low. Not wanting to endanger Domina if she were in hiding nearby, he was forced to go to ground in an abandoned house.
Okay, so he on the run. All right.
Here's Domina's wand. It was found where the assassin was thought to have attacked her, and a great deal of blood.
I see. If you'll excuse me, I need a moment to myself now.
He done lost his little yeah.
Pardon me.
She might be out there still.
There's something I need to talk to you about. Back when you helped me and the other students escape, do you remember?
Yeah. How's everyone doing these days?
It's funny that you ask, because everyone else but me is dead.
Huh?
Did you get... She the assassin?
Every last one of them.
Wow.
This is my job now. If I hadn't agreed to cooperate with them, then I would be as dead as the others are now. I was given specific instructions to bring you back alive. And in case you're thinking of trying to escape, you should know this building is surrounded. Final stages. We'll need your advice on finishing touches to ensure proper functionality.
Is that Mars?
It's Mars.
Sorry?
The boy has a name and it's Mars. Stop talking about him like he's some kind of weapon.
Are you okay?
Nigga, you just learned how to use a sword and you just start charging in.
Aren't you grateful for what the old man's done for you?
Yes, I am. I recognize that the combat techniques he taught me when I was his student are what's helped to keep me alive, and for that he still has my respect.
But then why would you do something like this?
If I fixated on those details, I could never get my job done. So would you kindly not interfere?
No, I'm gonna interfere.
No, Asta. Please just listen to Mariella. You have to get out of here. You promised me. You said you'd only ever use what I taught you about the sword to achieve your dream. You shouldn't use your skills here in defense of some random old man, so get going.
Like I said, you're not just some random old man to me!
I can still handle these goons without your help.
Show us something.
I'll make my own promise. I swear not to die at the hands of these diamond mages.
I'm gonna hold you to it!
I'm sorry, Asta. This is for the best. Domina.
Did we see her before? What the hell just happened?
There's no hope left in me. No reason to go on. I'm so very tired of all of this. Just get out of here. Leave me be.
No.
Why? A reason to live? To keep going? To hope? Life doesn't just hand you those. It takes work. You have to fight to find them yourself. If you're done moping, I could use a little help here.
Damn, that nigga bust through the ceiling. It's a little unnecessary.
Emperor of slashing winds. Winter wind.
Ooh. All right, Fonz.
You saw me at a very ugly moment. I'm feeling better now, don't worry.
Good.
Behind you.
He negated my spell?
Yes, he did.
What's wrong, old man? Have you decided to give up after all?
We each get to choose for ourselves when the time has come to admit defeat. And thanks to you, I realized that for me, that day isn't today.
Good, good.
We're withdrawing.
Huh?
I want an orderly retreat.
You guys are just leaving?
When you're staging an attack, make sure to go in with at least 3 times the number of troops as your target. If your number is halved, change tactics. If halved again, retreat. Certain instructor of mine told me.
Don't use my motherfucking teachings to calculate your attack on me, little bitch.
Domina is out there somewhere alive. I know she is. I'll find her no matter what. So you just try to keep up.
I guess we'll both do our best, huh?
You're a little too chummy to somebody that just tried to kill us.
Are you really leaving already?
Yeah, I'll keep looking for Domina no matter how long it takes. When I finally have her, I'll try to find a way to atone for all the harm I've done in my life.
The hell you do? You must call some bodies.
Giving me that resolve.
I'm just glad I could help.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a little patronizing, nigga. I'm like, he 15, he 28. Why you petting my head like I'm a fucking toddler? Don't do that. Just shake my hand.
See ya.
Right. Hey, wait! You're seriously gonna leave just like that?
Sure am. I've been sitting around for too long, and now I'm ready to get to work. Just like you should be doing. Time's a-wasting. You're a guy who likes to get things done too, aren't you? So get going.
Yeah, get out of here.
Wait, you have everything you need to start making your dream come true.
Come on, now's when you decide to get all teachery on me, old man? Good luck!
Go become the Wizard King.
All right, guess I'll head back to the village.
All right. That was a nice little introduction to him.
Actually,
Where the fuck his clothes go?
take this monster down, will you?
No way! You can do it yourself! And why are you naked this time?
I'll explain later. Just help!
Stay away from me!
What you do to your clothes that fast? All right. So we learned about Naked Man, his past, and also his teachings that he left with Asta and the influence he had on him. So I'm assuming in the next few episodes they'll probably meet again because what's the point of bringing him up now? It was cool. We're gonna get to the next episode.